Checking the sound was up. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Barakathum, to the brothers, Yahweh Shemar, Elatah Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, to the sisters. This is the California Isupk Lashawan Qadash. The Lashawan Qadash stands for Holy Tongue. This is a biblical tongue given to us by the Lord and passed down to our ancestors. And since 1969, the Isupk, under commanding General Yohana, has been speaking the truth of the Bible as well as the Lashawan. Unlike the misconceptions that you would get in the Christian church, where they teach the hooplas and the mystery, where you just get an over feeling that you only get in church and never anywhere else, but only in church feeling, and you start saying cock-a-doodle-doo and all that nonsense, and it can't be translated. But in fact, the Holy Tongue can be translated and it can be written. We do write it in the ancient and in the Assyrian. That's what we do in these classes. We like to teach our people about the history and the facts of the Bible, unlike the Christian church where they teach you just it's an overbearing feeling. Just going into one topic, just going before I go to it, the alphabets. I remember I was in a Christian church, and I was like, how do you get the Holy Tongue? This person just kept telling me to say in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. And that's what they told me how to get the Holy Tongue. When I came into the when I came into the Isupk, and they spoke of the Holy Tongue, they said, "Look, we have a class. We have a class that we teach. It's the language class, and it was factual, and it can be found in history. There's artifacts with the Lashawan written on it. Unlike you don't know anything about the Holy Tongue the Christian Church speaks about. That's why it's a beautiful thing to get in these classes and get true history, get the facts of the Bible. You know, and I like to start with the alphabets. If you do need a chart, just put it in the comment board. If you're watching from Facebook, put it in the comment board. I'll send it to you via Messenger. If you are on YouTube, excuse me, that's my mouth kind of dry. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and put your email in, and I'll go ahead and email it to you. It's no sweat. So, Aki, that means excuse me. Yeah, but it's a good thing to have this. This is our language. You know what I'm saying? Unlike you would think you see those people in Israel, they're over there reading those walls and there, but in actuality, the language was not for them. They couldn't even embody. They couldn't embody any of the testaments that the Lord has put it. They couldn't even understand the mysteries of the Bible. That's why it's on you, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, to take your power back. Get in these classes. You know, you raise your family up. You know, the Lord, the ISUBK, seeing a lot of brothers coming out of the world and being raised to be mighty men and mighty sisters. Unlike the world, they would like you to be a bad and a gangster, you know what I'm saying? All those bywords that they like to call us, but those are the things that enslave us, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't get us nowhere. But I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and we're going to go ahead and start with the alphabets. I like to start with the ancient, excuse me, shock, I like to start with the ancient, and then I'll go into the Assyrian. And when you're writing in the Hebrew language, it's unlike the English language. The English language, you write from left to right. When you're writing in the Lashawan, the Holy Tongue, you're going to be writing from right to left. I'm on. Use Salaki. That means excuse me in Hebrew. I've been kind of congested. Weather change. Right. All right. Ancient. There. Go ahead and start. I always do that, so like it. That's the one. There is another ka in here. That's why I get that mixed up. It's a ka, but this is cha. It's a cha. I'll show you. I'm gonna write it out right now just to show you. This is a cha. The other one's a ka. I'll show you when I write it out. Anyway. I knew it. I just knew it. Ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, qua, ra, sha, ta. Okay, I'm gonna go over the sounds. This is a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, qua, ra, sha, ta. And those are the sounds of the Lashawan, the Holy Tongue alphabet. And this is the ancient. Now, if you do need a chart that you would like to take home and study yourself, I can send you one. Just go ahead and put it in the comment board. If you're on Facebook, I can send it to you via Messenger, no sweat. If you are on YouTube, just put your email in and I can send it to your emails. Okay, I'm going to go to the sounds again. It says ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, kwa, ra, sha, ta. Okay, I'm going to the sounds again. This is ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, kwa, ra, sha, da. Okay, I'm going to go over the sounds one more time, and then we're going to erase this, and then we're going to go to the Assyrian. This is ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, kwa, ra, sha, da. Hey, shalom, sis. Okay, I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to go ahead and start writing out the Assyrian. Okay, you're probably looking at, okay, so what you're looking at right here in some of these alphabets have double characters in them. I'll show you how it goes, but I'm just letting you know this is all still one alphabet. It's just one, this has a double character. This character is used in the beginning or the middle of a word. This second character is always used at the end of a word, but it's the same alphabet. I'll go through it once we do the vocabulary, but I'm gonna go ahead and write it out. But like I said, the sounds of the alphabets do not change. It's just the characters of the alphabets as far as going from the ancient and the Assyrian. But the ba, ga, da, that does not change. The sound is still the same. So I'm gonna go over there right now. I'm gonna do the same thing. A, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, tiza, qua, ra, sha, da. And those are the sounds of the alphabets. Come on, go over the sounds. A, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, tiza, qua, ra, sha, da. I know I'll be right into it, but I'm gonna go slower this time, right? This is A, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, tiza, qua, ra, sha, da. Okay, I'm going to the sounds again, so I'll hear about that. I, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, kwa, ra, sha, da. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Like I said, if you do need a chart, you can go ahead and put it in the comment board. I'll send it to you via messenger, no sweat. If you are watching from YouTube, go ahead and put your email in, and I'll send it from your email. So that means excuse me in the Hebrew. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to do a couple vocabulary words. Show you how to use these double characters in these alphabets when you're doing the Assyrian. But we are going to write it out in the ancient as well. The first word is beard. The word for beard in the Hebrew is zaquan. Zaquan is how you say beard in Hebrew. The next word is beast. The word for beast in the Hebrew is ba na. Ba na is how you would say beast in the Hebrew. Skip this other blue marker. Better. Yep. The next word is because. The word for because in the Hebrew is ka ya. Ka ya is how you say because. The next word is bed. The word for bed in the Hebrew is ma ta. The next word is before. The word for before in the Hebrew is la pan ya. La pan ya. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write them out in the ancient and in the Assyrian. The first word is beard. The word for beard is zaquan. So you have a chart in front of you. First, you want to write out the z, right? the qua, and the na. Now, if you are in the class normally, but if you're not, these connectors go over the ancient. If you ever see this connector between two of these alphabets, which you're going to see right now, that brings those sounds together. If you see this under one single alphabet, it makes that sound singular. So in this case, you see that Z, we're going to make that sound singular because it's a Z. You have the alpha, you have the chart in front of you. That's why I wrote it out like why I wrote it out. And then Quan, the Quan are not connected. Now you're going to use that connector. That's how you would make Quan. The Quan. Otherwise, if I wrote it without that, you would think it was the Quana. It wouldn't sound like it wouldn't be nothing. But when you put the connectors on, it's the Quan. That's how you would write that. And that's in the ancient. When it comes to the Assyrian and writing the Assyrian, you don't put the connectors, you just write it straight out. So in this case, you're going to write out the Z. Then you're going to write out the Qua. And then you're going to write out the Na. And in the case of the Na, remember, if you have a chart in front of you, the Na, and when it comes to the Assyrian, is a double character. And the only time you use the second character of the Na is at the end of a word. In this case, you're going to use the second character of the Na because it's at the end of this word. So if you have a chart in front of you, look at the Na, and you see the second character, use the second character Na. And that's how you would write that. The next word is beast. The word for beast in the Hebrew is banah. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it out in the ancient first, and then I'll write it in the ancient. So I'm going to write out the ba, and then the na, and then the ha. How am I going to connect it? You see the ba, okay, that's singular, and the na and the ha are put together. Put the connection on it. But now, that's how you write that. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. Remember, the Assyrian doesn't have the connectors. That's the ba. The na is a double character. But the only time you use it, the first character of the na is used in the beginning or in the middle of the word. The second connector is always used at the end of the word. In this case, the na is in the middle of the word, so you're going to use the first na. The first na, ba, na, ha. So here you go. Ha. That's how you would write that in the Assyrian. The next word is because. The word for because is ka, ya. I'm going to write that out in the ancient. So you're going to write the ka, and you're going to write the ya. That's how you write that in the ancient. I'm going to write it in the Assyrian. So the ka is a double character. In this case, it's in the beginning of the word. So you're going to write the first ka. And the ya. Ka, ya. That's how you write that. The next word is bed. The word for bed in the Hebrew is mamata. So ma, ta. Now we're going to do the connectors on it. The singular, and then connect. Ta. That's how you write that in the ancient. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. Remember, the Assyrian, the ma is a double character, but in this case, since it's in the beginning and the middle of the word, you're going to write the first characters of the ma. So you're going to go ma, then you're going to write the ta, and the ha. That's how you would write that in the Assyrian. The next word is before. The word for before is lapanya. I'm going to write lapanya out in the ancient. So la, pa, na, ya. I'm going to put the connectors on it. The la, pan, ya. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. La. The pa is a double character since it's in the middle of the word. You're going to write the first pa. Pa. The na is also a double character, but since it's in the middle of the word, you're going to write the first na. That's how you would write that out in the Assyrian. The first word is beard. The word for beard in the Hebrew is zakwan. This is how you would write zakwan in the ancient. This is how you write zakwan in the Assyrian. The next word is beast. The word for beast is banah. This is how you write banah in the ancient. This is how you write banah in the Assyrian. The next word is because. The word for because is kaya. This is how you write kaya in the ancient. This is how you write kaya in the Assyrian. The next word is bed. The word for bed is mamata. This is how you write mamata in the ancient. Salakia means excuse me. This is how you write in the Assyrian. The next word is before. The word for before in the Hebrew is lapanya. This is how you write lapanya in the ancient. This is how you write lapanya in the Assyrian. Go ahead and erase that. The next word is beginning. The word for beginning in the Hebrew is ra, ash, ya. The next word is behind. The word for behind in Hebrew is achar, ya. The next word is behold. The word for behold in the Hebrew is ha, na, hana. The next word is believe. The word for believe in the Hebrew is ha, ma, yan. Ha, ma, yan. The next word is black. The word for black in the Hebrew is shakawar. Shakawar. Okay, I'm going to write it out in the ancient and in the Assyrian. The first word is beginning. The word for beginning in the Hebrew is ra'ash ya. So you're going to go ra. You're going to go ah. You're going to go sha. You're going to go ya. And you go ta. Now I'll put it together. The ra, ash, ya. That's how you write that in the ancient. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. Remember, you don't need to put the connectors on the Assyrian, just write it straight out. So ra, ah, sha, ya, ta. Yeah. Slack. Messed up. I don't know where I got that from. Okay, the next word is behold. The word for behold is akar. I'm going to go ahead and write that out in the ancient and then the Assyrian. You're going to write out the ah, the cha, the ra, the ya. You're going to put together the ah, and connect the cha, ya. Now we're going to go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. The ah, the cha, the car, the car, and then the ya. So you write in the Assyrian. The next word is behold. The word for behold is ha-na. There you go. Ha, na, ha. And put the connectors on the ha and the na. The ha, the na is a double it's a double connector. Not slacky. I don't know where I got this. Don't listen to me when I say no double connector. When you hear when the ha is a double character. I mean the na is a double character. I don't know where I gotta tell my brain was flipped. Okay, the na is a double character. Since it's in the middle of the word, you're gonna use the first character of the na. Right? And then you're gonna go ha again. That's how you write that out in the Assyrian. The next word is believe. The word for believe is ha'amayan. So we're gonna go ahead and write that out in the ancient first. So we're gonna go ha, we're gonna go ah, we're gonna go ma, we're gonna go ya, and then na. Now let's put the connectors on it. The ha is singular, the ah is singular, the ma is singular, and the yan is connected. Boom, like that. I'm gonna go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. There is no connection in the Assyrian, just write it straight out. Remember, the ha, the ah, the ma is a double character, but in this case, since it's in the middle of the word, you're gonna use the first character of the ma. Ma, ya. The na is also a double character. In this case, it's at the end of a word, so you're going to use the second character of the na. That's how you write that. The next word is black. The word for black is shechawar. Shechawar. So you want to go sha, and you want to go cha, and you want to go wa, and you want to go ra. Connect the sha singular, the cha, and the war to connect the content. Okay, the first word is beginning. The word for beginning is ra'ashya. So you write ra'ashya in the ancient. This is how you write ra'ashya in the Assyrian. The next word is behold. The word for behold in the Hebrew, dang, big butt. Dang, big one. Okay, the next word, behold. The word for behold is acharya. This is how you write acharya in the ancient. This is how you write it in the Assyrian. The next word is behold. The word for behold is hana. This is how you write hana in the ancient. This is how you write hana in the Assyrian. The next word is believe. The word for believe is ha'amayan. Ha'amayan. This is how you write ha'amayan in the ancient. This is how you write it in the Assyrian. The next word is black. The word for black in the Hebrew is shakawar. This is how you write shakawar in the ancient. This is how you write shakawar in the Assyrian. The next word is blackboard. The word for blackboard in the Hebrew was lawach. No, lawak. The next word is blaze. The word for blaze in the Hebrew is lahab. Lahab is how you would say blaze in the Hebrew. The next word is bless. The word for bless in the Hebrew, ra. The next word is body. The word for body in the Hebrew is gawab. Next word is blaze. The word for blaze, lahab. The next word is blessed. The word for blessed is barak. Ba, ra. Next word is body. The word for body is gawab. First word is blackboard. The word for blackboard is lawak. This is how you write lawak in the ancient. This is how you write in the Assyrian. The next word is blaze. The word for blaze is lahab. This is how you write lahab in the ancient. This is how you write lahab in the Assyrian. Next word is blessed. The word for blessed is barak. This is how you write barak in the ancient. This is how you write barak in the Assyrian. The next word is body. The word for body is gawab. This is how you write gawab in the ancient. This is how you write gawab in the Assyrian. Next word is able. The word for able is yakal. Yakal. Next word is above. The word for above in the Hebrew is ma'al. Ma'al is how you say above. Next word is accident. The word for accident in Hebrew is asawan. Asawan. Next word is address. The word for address in the Hebrew is Qadash. The next word is advice. The word for advice is in the Hebrew is I tazah. The next word is age. The word for age in the Hebrew is ga y'all. God, y'all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write all this out in the ancient and the Assyrian. The first word is able. The word for able in the Hebrew is yakal. So first we're going to start in the ancient. So I'm going to write the the cha, and the la. And I'm going to do the connection. The the ya single and the ka is connected. Ya ka. The ya and the la put together is connected, makes ka. So you write that out. Remember, in the Assyrian, you just write it straight out. So it's ya, and the cha is a double character, so you're just going to write the cha and the la. The next word is above, ma'al. You're going to go ma, and then you're going to go and then you're going to go la. You put together the ma and the al. That's how you write that, the ma'al. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it in the Assyrian. The ma is a double character, so you're going to write the first character since in the beginning of the word. The ma, and then the I, and the la. That's how you write ma'al in the Assyrian Slavic. It means excuse me in the Hebrew. Make correction. The next word is accident. The word for accident in the Hebrew is asawan. Asawan. So you're going to go sa wa na. And you put together singular, sa singular, the wa and the na put together makes wa. That's how you would write that. And the na is a double character. Since it's at the end of the word, you're going to use the second character of the nas. The next word is address. The word for address is kataba. Kataba. Ka ta ba. I'm going to go ahead and write it out. Ka ta and the ba. That's where the connected is. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it in the Assyrian. So the ka is a double character. So you're going to write the first ka because it's in the beginning of the word. So you're going to write the first ka, and then the, ba, and tha. That's how you write it in the Assyrian. The next word is advice. The word for advice in the Hebrew is itazah. So itazah. Connections on the itazah. That's how you write that out in the ancient. I'm going to write in the Assyrian. The I. Remember, the tazah is a double character in the Assyrian. Since it's in the middle of the word, you're going to write the first character, the tazah. Tazah. How you write that in the Assyrian. The next word is age. The word for age in the Hebrew is God, y'all. So God, y'all. That's how you write that in the Assyrian. I mean, in the ancient Salakia. Now I'm going to write in the Assyrian. Right over here, because I really no space. That's the God, the Yah, and the La. The first word is able. The word for able in the Hebrew is Yah, call. That's how you write your call in the ancient. That's how you write in the Assyrian. The next word is above. The word for above is ma'al. This is how you write ma'al in the ancient. This is how you write ma'al in the Assyrian. The next word is accident. The word for accident in the Hebrew is ashawan. Asawan. This is how you write asawan in the ancient. This is how you write asawan in the Assyrian. The next word is address. The word for address is katabah. Katabah. This is how you write katabah in the ancient. This is how you write katabah in the Assyrian. The next word is advice. The word for advice in the Hebrew is itazah. This is how you write itazah in the ancient. This is how you write itazah in the Assyrian. The next word is age. The word for age is gayal. This is how you write gayal in the ancient. This is how you write in the Assyrian. The next word is hair. The word for hair in the Hebrew is shah. R, sha'ar. So you say hair in the Hebrew. Hairy. The word for hairy in the Hebrew is sha'ar, not sha'ayar. The next word is hand. The word for hand in the Hebrew is yad. The next word is happy. I don't know, I wrote that. That's weird. The word for happy is ashar. The next word is hard. The word for hard in the Hebrew is quasha. The next word is harlot. The word for harlot in the Hebrew is zawana. Okay, the first word is hair. The word for hair is sha'ar. So you're gonna go sha. You're gonna go ra. Sha'ar. That's how you write that in the Hebrew. I'm gonna go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. The sha. The ra. That's how you write that in the Hebrew. The next word is hairy. The word for hairy is sha'ayar. So sha I ya ra. I'll put it together. Sha a yar. Now we're gonna go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. The sha. That's how you write that in the Assyrian. The next word is hand. The word for hand is yad. So ya and da. So you write that. That's how you write it. Next word is happy. The word for happy is ashar. Ra, sha, ra. Ashar. Okay, and write it out in the Assyrian. The next word is hard. The word for hard is quasha. So qua, sha. I'm gonna go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. Next word is harlot. The word for harlot is wana. So, the first word is hair. The word for hair in the Hebrew is sha'ar. This is how you write sha'ar in the ancient. This is how you write sha'ar in the Syrian. The next word is hairy. The word for hairy is sha'ayar. This is how you write sha'ayar. Flock it. Sha'ayar in the ancient. This is how you write it in the Syrian. Tongue tied. That's crazy. Okay, the next word is hand. The word for hand is yad. This is how you write yad in the ancient. This is how you write yad in the Assyrian. The next word is happy. The word for happy is ashar. This is how you write ashar in the ancient. This is how you write ashar in the Assyrian. The next word is hand. The word for hard, salakia, in the Hebrew is kwashah. This is how you write kwashah in the ancient. This is how you write kwashah in the Assyrian. The next word is harlot. The word for harlot is zawanah. This is how you write zawanah in the ancient. This is how you write in the Assyrian. The next word is harvest. The word for harvest in the Hebrew is kwa tizah yar. Kwa tizah yar. The next word is head. The word for head in the Hebrew is ra'ash. The next word is hear slash listen. The word is shemai. Hear slash listen. The next word is heart. The word for heart in the Hebrew is lav. The next word is heat slash hot. The word for heat slash hot is cham. The next word is heaven. The word for heaven in the Hebrew is shamayam. Shamayam. It's heaven in the Hebrew. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write these all out in the ancient and in the Assyrian. That first word is harvest. The word for harvest is kwataziyar. Kwa tazah yar. Kwa tazah yar. That's Qua. Tazah. The next word is head. The word for head is Ra'ash. Ra. Ah. Ra. Yeah. The next word is here slash listen. The word for here slash listen is Shema. Sha. I. The ma is a double character, so you're gonna write the first character as the ma. I. The next word is heart. The word for heart is la. 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 The next word is heat slash hot. The word is cham. Since it's at the ma is the second character. I mean, it's the second character of the ma because it's at the end of the word. The next word is heaven. The word for heaven is shamayam. So sha ma ya. The first word is harvest. The word for harvest is quatazayar. This is how you write quatazayar in the ancient. This is how you write quatazayar in the Assyrian. The next word is head. The word for head is ra'ash. This is how you write ra'ash in the ancient. This is how you write ra'ash in the Assyrian. The next word is here slash listen. The word for here slash listen in Hebrew is shema. This is how you write shema in the ancient. This is how you write shema in the Assyrian. The next word is heart. The word for heart in the Hebrew is lav. This is how you write lav in the ancient. This is how you write lav in the Assyrian. The next word is heat slash hot. The word for heat slash hot is kam. This is how you write kam in the ancient. This is how you write kam in the Assyrian. The next word is heaven. The word for heaven is shamayam. This is how you write shamayam in the ancient. This is how you write shamayam in the Assyrian. The next word is heavy. The word for heavy in the Hebrew is kabod. The next word is Hebrew. The word for Hebrew in the Hebrew is Ibar. Ya. Ibar ya. The next word is Hebrite. The word for Hebrite in the Hebrew is Ibar. Okay, that's Slaki. I forgot. Hebrew is Hebrew is Ibar Ya. Hebrew is Ibar Ya. Hebrite is Ibar Ya. The next word is help. The word for help is Izar. The next word is here. The word for here in the Hebrew is Ka'an. The next word is high / exalted. The word for high / exalted is Ram in the Hebrew. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write it out in the ancient and in the Assyrian. The first word is heavy. The word for heavy in the Hebrew is kabod. So, cha, ba, kebab. The next word is Hebrew. The word for Hebrew is Ibaryah. So I bar ya. I The next word is help. The word for help is Izar. Izar. Go ahead and write it out in Syrian. The next word is here. The word for here is Ka'an. Ka. The next word is high / exalted. The word for high / exalted is Ram. The first word is heavy. The word for heavy is kabod. This is how you write kabod in the ancient. This is how you write kabod in the Assyrian. The next word is Hebrew. The word for Hebrew is Ibaryah. This is how you write Ibaryah in the ancient. This is how you write Ibaryah in the Assyrian. The next word is Hebrite. The word for Hebrite is Ibaryah. This is how you write Ibaryah in the ancient. This is how you write Ibaryah in the Assyrian. The next word is help. The word for help is Izar. This is how you write Izar in the ancient. This is how you write Izar in the Assyrian. The next word is high. the slash exalted. The word for high slash exalted is ram. This is how you write ram in the ancient. This is how you write ram in the Assyrian. Hey, but that's my time. Hey, shalom, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatham to the brothers, Yahweh Shemar, Iladah Bahashem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters.